Welcome to part 3 of our Biases of the Mind series, where we will explore the negativity bias. Why is it that something positive will generally have less of an impact on our emotional health and behavior than something that's equally emotional but negative? Why do we fixate on our mistakes? Why does bad news draw more attention than good news? Sadly, our minds are more heavily impacted by negative events than positive ones. Even if these events are of equal emotional intensity, we tend to latch on to the negative ones and allow them to influence our psychological state of being. This is known as the negativity bias or the negativity effect. The negativity bias is likely a result of evolution, as the evolutionary perspective suggests that this tendency to dwell on the negative more than the positive is one way the brain attempts to keep us safe. By dialing in on a negative experience we've had, it is believed that our mind will work subconsciously to ensure we don't have that experience again. These experiences make an immediate mark on our psychological state of being and linger in our subconscious mind long after we've stopped consciously thinking about them. But not only are these negative experiences quicker to make their mark lingers longer than those of positive experiences. For example, if you spend the afternoon with a friend and you two have an excellent evening, but your friend makes a remark towards the end of the day that disturbs you, you will likely remember the entire day you've just spent together for that remark. Although you two genuinely enjoyed the evening together, you categorize the entire experience under the one negative aspect of it. This bias is extremely powerful when it comes to motivating our behavior as well. For example, recent studies have found negative feedback stimulates learning faster than positive feedback. In these studies, children were given a jar, and every time they got an answer right, they'd receive a marble to put in the jar that they could keep in one condition. But in the other condition, the jar was full of marbles, and every time the children got an answer wrong, they'd lose a marble. The kids learned noticeably faster when they were losing marbles. The children's behavior was more heavily influenced by their fear of losing a marble than by the desire to gain a marble. The negativity bias is the phenomena by which we give more psychological weight to negative experiences than the positive ones. This bias is not easy to overcome, but it is possible. We've got to understand and accept this as our default setting so we can be more aware of it when it arises. Our awareness of it is the only way for us to defend ourselves from it, so we must be poised to recognize when these negative patterns in our thinking become activated.